Hi guys, Annie Akopyan here with Coldwell Banker Hallmark Realty. Hope you're all doing well, staying home, staying healthy, staying positive, and spending some quality time with your loved ones, with your family members. I know this is a really hard time for each and every one of us, and I just wanted to update you on a few things that's going on in our business. Due to the coronavirus, our lives have clearly changed. With that also comes our businesses, right? How we conduct our business now and in the future is going to be very different. As you may already know, real estate has been recognized as an essential business. So we are still continuing to work, serving our clients, our buyers and sellers, and yes, we're still listing properties and selling them. Just we're taking careful measurements at this point and doing things a little bit different. Most of the showings are now being done virtually. The same applies to open houses. This doesn't mean that the buyers cannot go through the home. Yes, you can, but the original showing is usually going to be done virtually. And it could be done by Zoom, Facebook, it can be done by FaceTime, Skype, whatever works for the buyer and the agent is basically something that they're going to agree on. Now, on the other hand, the realtor can show the property to only 2 people at a time with, of course, keeping in mind social distancing. We try our best to have the sellers have all the lights on. That way you don't touch the light switches. Have the doors open so you don't have to touch the doorknobs and so on. And of course, you also have to have a mask, gloves, and booties on when you enter the property. But prior to entering the home, of course, we've got a bunch of new forms that the California Association of Realtors has come up with, and it's a requirement for each and every single person who enters the property to have these forms completed. There's different forms, so I'll be introducing you to the different forms on each of my videos because there's about 4 or 5 of them already. Keep in mind, every single time and every single person that has to enter the property for any reason, this could be the buyer just viewing the property, it could be the appraiser, it could be the inspector, it could be the realtor. For whatever reason, anyone who has to enter the property during the listing time, while the property is on the market to sell or through escrow, they need to fill one of these out for every single time. Now let's look at what's on the coronavirus property entry advisory and declaration. Now it talks about the risk of exposures, talks about you being aware of the federal and state safer at home shelter in place orders, and that you're taking a risk by entering these properties. The form also asks if you've been in contact with anyone with COVID-19 or if you've had any symptoms in the previous weeks and so on. Now it continues to talk about keeping in mind that social distancing is enforced while viewing the homes and so on. Just the regular stuff that we keep hearing on the news basically. And of course, at the very end, the seller and the buyer still have to sign, along with the realtors, everyone has to sign in agreement to the form and assumption of the risk of COVID-19. Again, my friends, every single time anyone who has to enter the property has to fill one of these out. Every single time. Now, this is all done for everyone's protection, yours and mine and everyone else's, right? And as we continue to have the stay-home orders, we must follow these regulations. Now, keep in mind that there's still a lot of buyers and a lot of sellers out there. Yes, we are taking precautions on the way we do business, but life must go on. Now, if you or someone you know is thinking about buying or selling a property, I would greatly appreciate the referrals. I am very equipped to conducting business from my home office, and I would love your referrals and would love to talk to you. I'm Annie Akopyan with Coldwell Banker Hallmark Realty, your realtor of 25 years. And of course, you can always reach me on my cell phone, 818-640-0757. Stay healthy, stay safe, and please stay home. I'll talk to you soon.